In this video, we're going to show you how to install the Downstream O2 sensor on your Volvo XC90 located in the lower downpipes. With the vehicle raised and supported, we want to go ahead and remove the splash shield on the bottom side of the engine. There's 6 10mm bolts around the perimeter holding this in place. We're going to use our 10mm socket and impact gun to loosen and remove these. Go ahead and remove that cover and set it aside. Now underneath the vehicle, you have the 2 pipes that are coming down. There's going to be 2 downstream O2 sensors. The one on the driver's side is right up on the top here and is completely vertical, straight up on the top. To get that one out, you're going to need a O2 sensor socket like this here. You're going to slide this up and over. And then you're going to use an extension and your ratchet to get this on there to break that free. You can use this same tool on the other side, on the passenger side, or we can use a 22mm wrench to break that one free. We're going to go ahead and do the passenger side. Now on the passenger side here, normally there's a tab here that this wire is attached to. Well, ours is rotted off. So just tuck that wire off to the side. Now you can use the O2 sensor socket and your ratchet to loosen this, or you can use an open end wrench. If you can fit it on there, go ahead and use that. Now sometimes you can spray this down with some rust penetrant as well. And if you need to, you can use a little bit of MAP gas or heat just to warm this up. Don't get it super hot, but you can warm it up a little bit. It might help you break this free. There we go. All right, so now that is loose. Before we go much further, we need to follow this wire down and around. And it comes right across the front here, and the connector for it is over here. Let's go ahead and disconnect that connector. Now there are 2 connectors. The one we need to gain access to for the passenger side on our vehicle is the upper one here. Want to pinch this tab and pull the connector off. Pop that off. Now we're going to snip the plastic ties that are holding our harness in place. I'm going to reach up here. We could unthread the sensor. Just work that connector up and around. There's a brake line here that just sits inside of a plastic retainer. Just pop that up and out. Now you can see as I'm rotating this here, the wire harness is twisting around itself, which in turn can damage the wires. So when we install the new one, we want to go ahead and rotate the harness with it so that these wires don't bind and break internally. Before installing the O2 sensor, go ahead and twist off the plastic cap. Now there's going to be some anti-seize compound on the threads. You're going to see the silver paste on here. Make sure that you don't have any on the sensor itself. Rotate that around, inspect it. If there's any of the paste on there, go ahead and just wipe that off. You just want to have the anti-seize on the threads itself. Now there's also a crush washer already installed. So we go ahead and install this here. You're going to feel it to start to get tight as you're threading it in. It's going to meet the crush washer. You're going to continue to tighten it, and you're going to feel that pressure, and then it's just going to stop turning. At that point there, the crush washer will be seated, crushed, and you won't have to tighten anymore. Remember, rotate that harness with it. Make sure those wires are not binding up. It'll take you a little bit of time. Okay, our wires are pretty good there. Let's go ahead and snug this down. All right, right there, and just stopped moving. I'm going to continue to straighten out that harness. Take your connector. Now, if you want to, you can run it right along here on the outside of this and tie it up the way it was. I'm going to go ahead and drop this over because I already popped that brake line out. I'm going to snap that brake line back into that clip. There it is. I'm going to run this over, and let's go ahead and connect this. You're going to feel and hear it connect. You tuck that wire up. Your vehicle might have a little plastic mounting tab mounted to the chassis here. Sometimes these pop out of it. And ours is brittle and broken, so that's not going to reconnect there. What we'll do is we'll tie that up after. But we're going to go ahead and reconnect our wires here just to keep them out of the way. Now, in most cases, these connectors are going to be just fine where they're hanging out. They're not going to interfere with anything. I'm just going to put an extra tie strap up here just to hold that up. Keep everything back and out of the way. So bring the splash shield up in a position. And it's ideal to go ahead and get all of these bolts started by hand first, just a few threads. I'm going to go ahead and put one bolt in the back. That'll hold it up in a position. Install the last two. With all the bolts started, let's go ahead and snug them down. And you're all set.
When only the best will do, demand TRQ. The only company that lets you view before you do. TRQ is committed to offering the highest quality aftermarket auto parts that are engineered for peace of mind. Thanks for using and viewing with TRQ.